ags. But maybe some team fight stuff is there. What do you liking in the draft, Gunner? It sticks out.
Void should be good.
Okay.
He has kind of squishy heroes. There's a Tiny that can wreck him with the coil, but if he gets online early and he keeps getting items, he's actually going to being able to rotate to these side lanes because he has orb and coil, so he pretty much has like about 2,000 range he can catch. So if you're way too close to the tower, you'll get TP'd on and die. He pucks off the map for 10 seconds, he's going to orb to your lane, you'll die. If you walk to Puck's lane, you might get coiled and die. There's a lot of things that will just kill you when you involve this hero.
Speaking of dying, down bottom, trying to get out of there, Siamese Cat, couple more punches, but he gets a little bit of separation. It has another run spell, but they move in with the Plasma Field. Boundless Strike still on cooldown. Monet wanted to wait for that for the full heal, and now he's stuck underneath the tower. Mirror's still chasing back towards mid. That rotation happens that you were talking about. Not quite level 6, but with the silence and a couple of tower shots, they'll force out the Dissimulate. Toronto Tokyo able to get some separation there.
So fortunately, that play actually means that he's kind of low on the Void Spirit, so there's probably not going to be a dive anytime soon because the Puck is level 5. So this is the really scary part for Puck. This level 5 to the Void Spirit 6, but it looks like he's going to get 6. He'll get away scot-free, no pressure on him. Chen also has to walk away, so even though the actual play ended up not mattering, the whole map is coming through.
I thought it was going to be good. Can he get out after? Toss up in the air. Toronto Tokyo forces him back. They decide to go in spite of the level 6 on Puck, and he missed his coil, so fair enough.
And now the question is what happens with the water runes? Because Bobica, he's out of spells, so they can probably secure these for Toronto Tokyo.
Not that much death going on in these side lanes.
I'm not too surprised on the side. Neither team.
As Collapse, do they want to head forward for it? Avalanche connects the cookie. After is actually safe, so they'll be able to throw it out. Second round, couple punches. Isn't enough to take down the Razor, though. Doesn't quite look like it. Monet has the jump forward, tried to go for the tree kill, but wasn't there. So Monet finds finish.
It doesn't matter. You'll get silenced, whatever. Coil is Puck. Puck is coil. Same thing.
That was like, I don't know, some philosophy right there. Wait, Kisses keep it going. Silence, but Toronto Tokyo moves into Bobica. They find him with the Remnant. Well, Cat comes in, a couple more punches. Toronto Tokyo still surviving him. Aposhka in the area means that they will not bring down that Void Spirit. In fact, they might just find the kill on the Snapfire yet again. Double for Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, Monet's here, but how much cleanup can he get? Trap even pop to hold him back.
That was well done.
This is starting to look really scary. The Void Spirit's getting off to a great start, and this hero you don't want to give a great start. Once he gets to an Ags, maybe a Kai. I've seen the E-Blade rush as well after Ags if they're really far ahead. He's going to start one-shotting heroes, even this Monkey King.
And as you can see, she's at 145 last hits right now. She's way up on the net worth and having a fantastic start.
Yeah, so even Razor's just kind of farming bot silently alone, and he's forcing, he forced the Monkey out of the lane, the Monkey had to go top. And they're going to play for this Desolator timing and play for Roche with the Chen.
Or he just barely gets away from that. Yeah, 2 components of this Ag's done for Toronto Tokyo. And it feels like if you get that space, get the freedom to get there, like Aster definitely going to be in a ton of...
Like, what happens if any of them get silenced?
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing is, like, Mira constantly has this Ion Shell, so Toronto Tokyo now gets to play kind of with the Darkseer. Make up for that little bits of damage that you might not have, and just tries to run away, but that lift range, Bobica found, pulled back in, gets obliterated, and now stealing Avalanche. This Rubik is a sick pick.
That was keen optic right there. That's 75, that was max range. I can't believe he grabbed after tumblers.
Tries to jump away. Monet, look in, the silence, the coil, it snaps. Collapse shows up though. Hard to fight into a Razor with Toronto Tokyo nearby. Taunted, trying to get in. Monet dodges Mischief. It's not enough. They will lose 2 for nothing. Team Spirit just...
Something they might not expect.
Ori, spot him right at the start. The silence, that's the reveal. Not a better hero to find than that. As the Puck will die and they make their move towards the mid lane. Tower very likely dead, and we'll see what else Team Spirit can get here.
They're probably just going to walk into Roche at the same time as Tower. Razor can't die with BKB. TA is just going to Roche instantly with the Chen. The map will start closing.
Jumping, looking for more. They can't quite catch XXS.
Trying to flush them all away from the pit, you know?
I mean, they're still in the area here. Aster, as if they want to contest this. Maybe a chance, everybody grouped together. Bobica, XXS nearby. Collapse, finds one, doesn't break the blink of the Darkseer though. Stun connects on a Toronto Tokyo, but the silence is there. So no chance for a turnaround. They have great vision, but just no ability to fight at all. Roche is down, and Aster, they just got to get out. Now eyeing up potentially a tier 2 tower. If they want to, they can just go right here. Find themselves one, slowed down, good chunk of damage on the clock. Back to wall, back on a 2 with the punch on the Chen. But the mech is there and the follow-up not quite in time. Mira dies.
Illusions.
Collapse, has to back out, but the stun is there. It is time threat. They managed to get the control of the Collapse with the Wukong's command. It's more than enough. Punch finds Toronto Tokyo. And that was the perfect fight for Aster.
He didn't even use the illusions.
He just left him there. They are kind of baiting this hero in the mid lane. It looks like it.
Toss back. XXS punches, tries to survive the Vanguard. It's not enough. He doesn't quite get it. Those extra auras making the distant difference.
Maybe baiting is a little too strong term for that.
Yeah, you know.
They didn't get anything back for it, but at the same time, this Monkey King is actually getting on the map. The puck is getting on the map as well, pushing out lanes. They're going to be down in gold. This isn't going to fix their entire net worth deficit, but they're actually in the game because of
Collapse over on the high ground too, and Aster does the long wraparound. They pull back. TA toss her over to the range creep. BKB used. Maybe now they can make work with the lip. They find the Monkey King. Pull him over. Brings him down. Monet needs to just lay out. There's no way. There was no escape from that one. And with 2 dead, I mean, Team Spirit, they might just go for more.
He's got 161 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, really nice side blades on the Monkey King who was TPing. He was going to live, and the TA wasn't in range to get a right click. So he just side bladed off the creep wave that was right in front of him, and he actually died from him. And now there's probably a Rex. I don't see how Aster defends without 3 heroes, and there's also a Chen.
Vacuum back. On to 4. It's not enough, though. And XXS now in trouble. A lot of illusions, but no help. Punches Toronto Tokyo. And disc down. Actually kind of burning through him a bit, and that's enough to force back Team Spirit. So the Darkseer comes in a little bit clutch there.
I'm surprised. I didn't see the Sandus pick up. It's pretty interesting. This
next, Aster scout that they're all up in this area and look for a jump. They find one at the beginning. Toss back onto Mira. Not bad. As he will die, but the BKB Monet has to TP out as soon as the link is there. So Bobica will drop, and they also managed to find that Snapfire.
Backline, he got Orchid on the puck.
Do it. Ori moves on in, scouts the Roche as well. Bobica, they find the silence right at the start on all 3 of them. Monet, he's linked up, he's in trouble, gotta get the heck out of here. Aegis down, Yadaro gets it. And this night could not have gone worse for Aster. Oh my god. And now they find the puck after the fact. Caught, phase shift, does he escape? No. Collapse right there on top.
That positioning was so nice. Oh, well, there, have one more there.
Get more. They're sticking around for longer. And
I mean, it's like 10
a
seconds.
Little bit bold. They get the punch. He's starting to drop down low. 9-8 seconds. They burn through it first. But can they get him a second time? Now Collapse just runs in. Says no more of any of these shenanigans. Wall is down. He has to TP back to his fountain. As often has happened in this game, Monet has just not managed to play Monkey King, and with everything expended and all used to get the silence onto the Snapfire, Aster are going to go out with a whimper in this one. 30k gold lead, Mega creeps down, and GG is called.
All the cores actually are Spirit. It's a good game. But and he has both of these cores actually have really weak laning supports. They have a Phoenix on one side and a Shadow Demon on the other.
Yeah.
So it'll honestly go up to these cores, and you can already see the pressure of these illusions. And the body block too.
Oh my god. Chasing him down, Collapse. Maybe this is the answer.
We knew he was good on the Naga.
Oh, Monet. Must be the Monet. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, Mira, you know, yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. He had the one play there with the attempted copying of the Naga illusions to get something for them, and then grabs the wave, pulls it through the small camp while blocking the big camp as well. So full denial there of the units for the pull, and does get the wave behind the tower at the very least.
Yeah, this is one of those lanes. I can even see Monet getting like an early point in net, maybe at 3 or 4, and they're just going to keep pressuring this Razor. The Shadow Demon won't really ever peel, kind of push this Naga off of him. The Phoenix is going to be able to play his game as well with no pressure on him, so this lane might start snowballing, especially after that first blow.
And as you were saying in the draft phase, too, this idea of the Chen and the Terrorblade up top trying to help out his lane. They go for a toss play on Maposhka, but the meta will zone them back.
I think this top lane's pretty much just going to be, if he's meta, they're going to win the lane, and then if he's not meta, he'll slightly lose or go even, and then the DP is just going to end up hoping for a rotation for the tower. But I don't think either side should be sat top. They should both be happy.
And Mira pulls this wave back behind the tower, trying to dodge away from the...
In the Radiant jungle as well, so it did spot that movement from Ori.
Collapse. They have it. The Avalanche, but the Banish to stop the toss back, but the net is there for round 2, and they make sure they find the right side of them. Don't even need the toss. So good rotation, and they didn't punish.
Top tower, that's when the gold lead will actually start shifting in their favor. They get this Nog on the enemy side of the map to start cutting waves.
The hook, Tokyo does have the jaunt away. Waited for the very last second there. Oh, the stomp, they waited for him. The Sentry Ward down, the Hurricane back in. Yo, Maposhka is sick. That was nicely.
So feeling a bit more confident to go in here by himself and catch that net.
And waiting for it, gets the hook. Ori right on top. And losing collapse there definitely hurts.
He wants that net to get even stronger, currently queuing up that Aghanim Scepter versus a push.
Straight into it.
I think Spirit's going to give this one up. They're going to try to make this first phase for TB. I'm saying, you know, go push these lanes out, cut mid, cut bot, get your items, and we'll fight next stages.
And shout out to Demon players, they love this too, you know, because they just like to run around, get a little bit of farm on, you know.
These, the first Aegis right now doesn't really...
Success over to the side, they jump in, they find him, they find his shadow side right at the start. He's gonna fall here, and they do manage to bring him down, but Pudge also just getting melted. Song of the Siren, and they have the egg available. They throw out the Sunray. They're not canceling the song. They turn now onto the egg, stunned for the moment, but the egg is gone, and they have Sunder available. They can't keep this silence going. XXS, a good use there of the Lotus Orb, but instead he just does it on collapse. Oh no, for Aster, it was all supposed to go better than that, but Team Spirit, they just come out around. Another battle going in here.
See the smoke.
Ori jumps forward, not able to find. Oh, the Lotus was right there. Tokyo finds the backlines, collapse right on top of Ori. Yadaro still showing up a bit late to this fight, but with the egg already popped, this could look really bad. The coil there onto 2, toss back with the disruption saved, and now turns their sights onto the TP. Starting to drop low, but actually able to survive through it. They just need to run though. There's no way you can take this fight now. Everything has been used. They want to chase. Collapse finds one. It is the Phoenix trying to get out of here, but the link is out. And that is going to be a dead bird. So everything used in Spirit right into the pit.
But you know, with the Aether Lens, I thought he'd opt for it, but...
Orchid done. They spot him. Oh, they find the Shadow Demon. That is not bad. A good way to start the fight. Now they toss him right into it. Aster says, we want this fight no matter what. They throw out the Sunder, round 1. XXS pops the BKB, still ready for that chase. Yadro just turns and says, okay, fight me. Why not? Oh, they bit off more than they could chew there. That was
it was the coil that held back his teammates.
And now collapse, toss, Ava, egg down. Do they have enough? The song is there, but the follow-up, not quite sure if it's going to be enough. So Team Spirit, they pop meta.
Kill you at some point.
They have Pudge Tiny as well. We got the repositioning heroes, you know, maybe just hit something good or get a save on your Phoenix.
I love just statements, you know, just hit the hook down.
Yes.
Yeah. Just toss him into my fountain.
Yeah, how hard can it be?
They're just the best. Is out front and center. They're sending an illusion, but over to the side, they jump immediately. Monet gets caught. The song is there. Gain a little bit of interruption, but the double BKB, they hook him out, but can't get the dismember for round 2. TP's away from him. Get back to the fountain, in fact. So it's going to be a long time before he comes back into position. They get the disruption after, and Ori's just got to run. There's no way out. The fear onto the Terrablaze, down low the Sunder onto the Chen, and with 3 dead and no buyback, this opens up Roche for Team Spirit. In fact, Tokyo still chasing, wants to get another kill, goes on in for the punish, and then gets out. Or does he? Oh, Tokyo tries to run. Phase shift has blink. Yeah, he's good. He's
not here for 40. This is a no exorcism fight.
Yadaro,
on the map.
The first one they find. The net is there. He's away from his team. Yadaro in trouble. Silence trying to bring him down, and they get him. That's one time. Can they get it on the second round? Do they even want to go for it? The egg pops right at the perfect moment. They have the Lotus though, trying to bring him down. Avatar about the force, tosses it back into the front. Yadaro down low. Sunder, but it's not enough to keep him all the way alive. Turns the fear. They try and bring him down, but it's not going to happen. He is too strong on that Terrorblade. Monet runs away, but collapses right on top of him. As the BKB wears off, he doesn't care. Lotus Orb to take it off of him. And Monet still in trouble. TP's back home at his freaking base. The Hex is out. He's gone.
That's a series, man, you know? Just TPing back to the fountain.
And no salvation even there, as they don't have creeps in the base, which is the only good thing you can really say at this point. But they're just going through backdoor, all right? Who needs backdoor protection when you got a Terrorblade?
Toronto goes pinging the wave. It was it's fine.
That part is really scary because I think Terror is the worst jump. He has the Aegis, he's so hard to kill, but they brought him down to 300 HP.
We actually saw the punch working, right? With the rod
Yeah.
there, the heal reduction was happening there. Like Chen was trying his best to get him there, and they were so close again. And even that last fight up in the Radiant Ancients, they also got Yato very low when the fear came out too.
Gotta slow him down.
Just wait till he pulls out his pocket scythe.
That's
And
true.
we're really in trouble.
As the beat came already. The coil is down. They connect the heal. They try and keep him alive. It's not going to happen. Too much control. The buyback from Bobica. They pop the song from Monet. Try and link up Collapse, but he is still chasing, still hunting, finding targets. Left, right, and center of the Hex. It's not going to last long enough. The chase is there. Mapochka trying to beat down the egg. So too will Yatoro. They clean that one up. The purge on the Death Prophet, and one after another, they will fall.
The pocket scythe is out.
It's there. Drop
Go,
items,
Yatoro.
collapse. Oh, with no regard for human life, he just drops his items. His GG is called. That's what you get for messing up my lane.
He still has the Midas.
That's true.